Hello YouTube, this is Andy on CamReacts. Real quick background before I get started. Uh, been a staunch follower of Korean music since the late 1980s to the early 2010s, and I have a big gap since then. So I'm on a journey to learn about what I've missed in the last 5 to 10 years of Korean pop music, specifically. So this song has been mentioned in the comments several times. It is Double Knot by Stray Kids. I guess it's not technically a title, but it's like a single release, which is good enough to me. So yeah, any Stray Kids content is always fun for me. So I'll be looking at this right now. Double Knot by Stray Kids. Hold on one second. Let me make this just a tiny bit bigger. There's keys. This is a Woojin time. Oh, hold on. I'll give you guys English subtitles. Excuse me, I apologize. I'm guessing they're in like LA or something. Oh, it's Hi, Felix.
한국만을 바라보고 왔던 내 시야는 넓어지고 많은 길로 눈을 돌려 여러 갈래 길로 나눠진 이곳을 보며 거진 동공 Go! Break the rules 날이 막 타는 대로 숨이 더 끝까지 차올라 꽉꽉 끈질기게 떠먹고 떠올라
Okay. Second chorus, I'm on board now. The first chorus and the first part of the song was a little wasn't sure what I was feeling about the song. Da, 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 da. I'm really looking forward to seeing the dance for this song. It's another one of those like really high energy dances. So I'm gonna be pretty honest with you on this one. Double Knot. The song feels very dated. The instrumentation feels like a song I heard several times in the past by several artists somewhere in the world in the past. So it just feels a little dated. The 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 kind of like a weird distorted horn. There wasn't enough I feel like the instrumentation was a little too simple. Obviously, I'm not a producer, so I can't say that for sure. But what I'm hearing, it's just those horns. It just felt interesting. That's my initial impression thus far. Just wanted to be straight up and honest with you. Hence my fairly kind of tame reaction was, what am I listening to? Am I hearing anything I like? So far, I'm I'm reserving my judgment for now. I really want to see the dance practice before I get to the relay. Excuse me. I like those formations they were doing earlier, or not formations, like the choreo there. Go ahead. And I'm gonna back up a little bit. There's some real quick movements all of a sudden. The second chorus, for some reason, hits a little harder. I think the gaps in the song is not so prominent, like the first chorus did. I really like Stray Kids when they had this kind of dancing as well. I think I remember Miro kind of had some similar vibes. Side Effect also. Lots of energy, real strong poses, full body movements, going pretty hard basically. Hyunjin's going really hard. You must be tired. This must be like the 15th time they did that dance in the in the day. Of course, after my first impression of the song, the second time I hear it, it does sound a little better, as per usual. Let's look at the relay. I love how Mr. Unfair is doing that with a straight face.
어디로 가도 생각나고 따따라라 따라라따 그랬던 자세를 펴 어디든 걸어 여유를 느껴 흙탕물 범벅길도 비가 번쩍한 길로 드라마틱함 틱함 틱함 척하면 척하는 결말을 만드는 감동 인생 명작소 꽉꽉 끈질기게 눈금없는 달에 싹디 없는 coin 어떤 면이 보인 때도 상관없어 나는 방해 없는 나침반에 봄을 고
I'm sad that Changmin are laughing.
맥주다 욕심부려 모든 색을 치러봤자 검은색을 남아 어디든 나는 갈 수 있어 갈 길을 가지 모든 비켜 어디로 가도 신경 날거 한국만을 바라보고 왔던 내 시야는 넓어지고 많은 길로 눈을 돌려 여러 갈래 길로 나눠진 이곳을 보면 거진 동공 Go! Break the roof 날이 막 타는 대로 숨이 더 끝까지 차올라 꽉꽉 끈질기게
I love the like Sungmin in the background cheering them on. It's kind of weird when I see these. Oh, there's bloopers. Great. It's weird. Side note, not related to this song specifically, but when I see these interactions with Woojin, it's interesting because it's hard to. You could tell they had a good relationship while they were together, and I think Woojin's a very talented dancer, and he's a talented singer, and he's actually pretty well built. He's tall, he's got long legs, he's got big, broad shoulders, thick neck, which is basically because he seems to be someone that works out. He's basically perfect for the group. Maybe the voice, like I mentioned in several videos in the past, Woojin's voice kind of contrasts certain songs with the group or the overall feel of the song. But so it's kind of, and so as someone that's discovered Stray Kids pretty late in the game here, several years after Woojin has left, for example, or a couple years maybe, it's when I hear the stories of what people told me about Woojin's departure and some of the evidence of Stray Kids retroactively going out and re-recording songs to remove Woojin from getting credits for the song, all that stuff. It tells me there's something that happened very, very. The breakup was not smooth. But so I bring this up because when I see these interactions with Woojin and the members and how fun he's having and how everyone seems to have a good time with each other, including Woojin, it's very sad to hear that something like that had to happen. Not only for Woojin and but for all the members, not just Pang Chan, who felt like he became a failure. He failed to keep all of them together. Not only for all the other members had to go through this something, because I bet you all of the people talking online, all the rumors, all of these speculation, um, all that's going to trickle into their lives in some way or form. So it's never fun to see a great relationship get broken. And if I feel that way watching these guys, how hard would it have been going through it? I empathize with them as much as I can, but I can only imagine how tough it would have been actually to be in part of Stray Kids and the staff and everything around them. Just wanted to point it out. As someone that's joined late, I prefer 8-member Stray Kids just because I'm really late to Stray Kids, and like I said, the God's Menu. Sorry, I'm still getting over the sickness. God's Menu is an 8-member. I was introduced to Stray Kids with God's Menu, and there was an 8-member group at that time, so I'm very used to it. So I prefer it. But if I started off as a 9, as people say, OT9, it might be a little different. So, anyways, I just wanted to very briefly share my 2 cents on my journey with Stray Kids and how I just felt, just being open about it. Oh, it's fun to hear them actually cheering each other. 진짜 잘한다 우리. 와. 진짜 잘한다 우리. Wow, we're really good. I've had bad luck with Choom, Studio Choom. They block my videos. English version performance video. Might as well. And this is an 8-member group now, looks like.
Straighten up the posture and rock is in the end you're unstoppable. Stand up wherever you go, you make it bring no trouble. Dramatic cutscene, every scene is the best of the best, cause my life is a 5-star movie. I'm not done yet, so take, go brace yourself. I tell you my dominance. I tell you my dominance. Stray Kids. My decision, my life. Go, anywhere I go now. Go, the way I wanna go.
Blank sided dice, no sided coin. Wherever it points, now it doesn't matter, cause I'm following the broken compass in the void.
Even if you think you can't get enough, 1 out of 100 is just good enough. Mix every single color in just what you'll end up playing. Get up, I know that I can go anywhere. Get up,
You'll be surprised, I'll be everywhere.
get up. Anyway now, I don't even care. I've been looking at a destination, suddenly my vision kept getting wider. Looked around to see the many ways and possibilities that keep getting stronger. Go, break all the rules. Don't care about anything. I do whatever I want, so take, go brace
Go, go.
My decision, my life. Go, go, anywhere I go now. Go, go, the way I wanna go. Da, 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 da. Don't even matter, ay, ay, wherever I go, ay, ay. Whatever happens, I'ma do what I want. Double dot. Double dot. Hey. Go, 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 go. Hey. Go, go, double dot.
Okay. I must admit, the song has grown on me much, much more than I anticipated from the first listen. Several of my points still stand though, such as it still feels like a fairly dated song, but um, overall the song's not bad. I don't particularly enjoy um, Tighten My Double Knot. I understand what they mean by this, and I feel like it doesn't really match the sound of the song. I'm being really nitpicky on this song because it's like I want to like it. There's just several things that I'm just that are bugging me about it. I'm not saying it's a bad song by any means, especially after the third or fourth listen I just had. It's actually a good song. Um, they I think accomplished what I think they were going for, which is a high energy um, song with a positive, strong statement. Um, Tighten my double knot and just go is what they're saying. Be myself and go. Um, I'm noticing fourth gen, and maybe it started in third gen. I'm not sure. There's a lot of um, self empowerment in the lyrics of these songs. I think "Wannabe" from ITZY comes to mind as well. I don't wanna be somebody, just wanna be me, be me. Excuse me, apologize. Uh, Comes to mind, and that's way more already than I believe maybe first gen had, and maybe even second gen. First gen was a lot of there were some political songs, but it was never about self empowerment. Maybe self empowerment after a breakup, or something like that, but never not really self empowerment. I'm me. Um, it's my life. I take control of it. I am in control. You're not able to take control of my life. That kind of message um, wasn't I don't believe was there. At least not the mainstream songs that I was listening to at the time. So good on them. I think it's a very positive message to get out there. Um, I noticed on the English version performance video that it's basically 2.5, 3 months apart from when the original music video came out with Woojin in it. So obviously it happened somewhere between the filming of Double Knot and um, I think it sounds like, unless he was on hiatus or something, taking a break, maybe injured himself, but I don't think that's the case. I think he left at the end of 2019 or so. It seems like. Let me see if there's a. Just checking out what I want to check out. Excuse me. Ugh. 주간의 미방 스트레이 키즈 현진 더블넛. I'm just looking for something that maybe will have a good chance of showing live vocals. I'll just go to Mnet. Mnet typically has not blocked my videos for the most part. I think they do block AT's videos.
It's okay, even if I don't get much out of it. Stray kids everywhere, all around the world.
He's got his accent here.
Stray kids stay.
You make stray kids stay. Stay. It's a lot of energy to say stay, stay, stay. Maybe not. Let's up the volume just a tiny bit here. By the way, the English version didn't sound bad. Pronunciation was good enough. Most like 90% of songs sound fine, English pronunciation wise. They definitely have live mics. That was some live Stray Kids yelling. Ian was live for sure. I think they're live. I think there are several moments where there is only backing track. And that's fine, like I said, you could definitely tell they're live when they are singing.
We are Kpop, Mnet.
Cool. The song's grown on me a lot since the first time I listened to the song earlier in the video, which is one of the reasons why I listened to a song on this reactions at least 2 times. Lately, it's gone up to like 3, 4, or 5 times. I'm just brain farting a little bit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about the song itself. Song's pretty good. I still, out of 10, I should go into my rating and talk about the rating a little more. Out of 10, I think it's still just a 7.5 or so. I think it's a solid song. It's it's not. I think Side Effect is like a comparable song in terms of feel, but they're vastly different songs, obviously. But I like Side Effect more. I think Side Effect was a very unique sounding song. Double Knot just doesn't sound like. It sounds like Stray Kids, but it doesn't. I don't know what it is. It's clearly a Stray Kids song, but I feel like they've grown a lot basically. Because I'm going backwards a little bit, right? A lot of the newer stuff I've already listened to, and it's the older stuff that I'm going kind of going retroactively, filling up the blanks, and that's probably why. Um, that might be a reason why I feel like the song doesn't sound very Stray Kidsy, even though I know it's Stray Kids and there's some key elements of Stray Kids, but this song less so than the others. Uh, I think to me it just shows how much the Three Racha has grown as producers as well. 7.5 out of 10. It's a good song. It's after my first listen, to be honest, I was thinking it's gonna be like a 5 or so. So every listen had grew the song about zero point 0.5 points, I think, on my personal scale. Remember, this personal scale of how much I personally like a song or not. Um, it's a completely subjective, biased scoring system, and sometimes it's very inconsistent as well. So take it with a grain of salt. It's just me how I feel right now at this moment about the song. Out of 10. That's it. Yeah, that's about it. That's about. I don't have a lot of commentary for the song. It's the dancing is amazing and on point, but the song itself just uh it's just good. It's but I maybe I have too much, maybe my expectations on Stray Kids is so high now because I really like them and I respect them a lot. So I think that's why I'm even harsher on this song than maybe I would have been if I first heard the song earlier than now. I don't know. I'm just trying to think about it a little more. 7.5 out of 10. Excuse me. Yeah, so let me know. What do you guys what is Double Knot to you? Is this a iconic song to you that made you like Stray Kids, for example? Or do you like them? Did the message help you in some way? What makes you like Double Knot more than I do? Um, I love it when you guys tell me about what you see, what you feel, and how it might differ with how I felt, or agree with me. Agreeing is also fun to read as well. Um, yeah, I definitely prefer Stray Kids that are more closer to present than further in the past. Not always true from what I've listened to thus far, but it seems to be I like their newer stuff more. So as far as I know, I'm done with the title tracks and this single release. I've done a guide of Stray Kids, although it was not the consensus one that people would thought I should react to. So at some point, I'll be reacting to a different guide pretty soon here. I'll be rolling into their B-sides. I'll be looking at maybe some of their other top content that's online. I know there's apparently a lot of content that I could consume from Stray Kids, so I'll be looking forward to seeing what's out there. Um, Looking forward to learning more about their personalities and their traits and all that fun stuff. If you made it this far in the video, hearts to you. Please receive. Please accept these hearts. Really appreciate it, guys. If you're still here, it means you guys really enjoy something about what I do here, so I really appreciate it. Um, I really, really do. It's also very fun for me to react and not only to react to the new content, but then interact with everyone. I look at comments every day. I may not have the time to respond to everything, so I apologize. It's been a little hectic on my end. Work's been fairly busy during the day, and then I have a bunch of other activities that I have to take care of. And by the time it gets to the point where I start looking at the comments, there's a lot, so I'm busy reading through them, and sometimes you'll notice I just leave a like or yeah, a like on the comments, but no comment back. I apologize if you were expecting me to reply. Time's limited in the day, so I'm trying, but I'm definitely reading. So please keep the comments coming. Always keep the comments coming. I will respond uh, in some way, and I'm definitely reading. With that said, if you like the video, please leave a like. Helps this video get to other people's feeds in other areas, so YouTube was more likely to recommend the video. And also, finally, if you can, if you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Excuse me. Helps me understand you guys enjoy what I'm doing. And it really, really helps me stay motivated to make the next one because it's fun. And it's always late when I'm doing these. Again, for those that did not hear the other video or so, I am trying to. I'm considering doing a live stream on YouTube, and I'm just trying to figure out what time might work best for the most amount of people. And you can find that there's a poll going on in the community tab on my channel. So go over there if you wanted to consider joining me on a live stream. Please vote and leave a comment if you can. If you have a specific opinion. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for the first one. I was thinking about making it very specific, like maybe the first episode will be Stray Kids, second one will be Dreamcatcher, and we'll just kind of watch random clips of things that people feel it would be fun to watch. And then, but more than that, I'm really looking forward to interacting with everyone. So yeah, that's coming around. That's something I'm trying to get to around the corner here. With that said, have a good day, have a good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Stay safe. Be careful out there. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.